Are you looking for a place for honeymoon? Or maybe a solo trip? Or maybe a family vacation? Then Bangkok is the place for you. Bangkok has a long list of places to visit. The tour of Bangkok will surely make you feel nostalgic. Now let's see our today's video where we are going to discuss the top places in Bangkok where you can go. So the first place is Dream World Amusement Park. For those who are planning a family trip, it is the one of the best attractions in Bangkok. So you can visit there with the whole family. There are rides, there are attractions, there are various zones, there are adventure land, there is restaurants, there are shops. And this is based on futuristic theme, where you can find a snow town, as well as this place can be a good for sky lovers. You can also enjoy various shows like Dream World, 4D adventure show, Hollywood action show and animal show. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Skywalk at Mahanakhon Observatory. This is Thailand's tallest building and a must-visit place in Bangkok. Now this has a stunning skywalk with a 63 square meter glass ray floor that is around 314 meters above the city. It has 74 floors, which offers 360-degree views from its observation deck, and you can have experience at the highest rooftop bar. Isn't that exciting? Now let's move on to our next place, which is Sea Life Bangkok Ocean World. So Siam Ocean World Aquarium is the largest aquarium in the Southeast Asia, and it is one of the finest places to visit in Thailand. It has around 400 species of fish, crustaceans and penguins. There are sharks also. So if you have a driving license, then there are sharks and penguin feedings also. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Art in Paradise. So Art in Paradise is illusional art museum, which has different galleries. It is also called as Trick Eye Museum. So there you can see a ride of flying carpet, stairway to hell, to the coronation of the emperor. You can pose against every art, and the photographs you will feel like that you are right into that moment. So this museum is amongst the ideal places to visit in Bangkok for every age group. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Siam Park City. So Siam Park City is one of the famous tourist places in Bangkok, and it is the Thailand's largest theme park. So if you want to plan a whole day just for fun, then this theme park is for you, which has a lot of rides for kids as well as adults. So this makes it one of the must visit spot if you are planning a family trip. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Bangkok Safari World. Now this claims to be one of the world's largest open zoo, Safari World. It has safari as well as marine park. So you can enjoy safari drive, intimate encounter with friendly dolphins and exhilarating fast-paced spectacular action stunt. There are hundreds of animals from all over the world. They are indigenous species, which are the highlights. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Chao Phraya Dinner Cruise. So you can be here at any time of the day and still you can feel the magic in the river. If you are water lover, then you should definitely visit here because it has that magic. It is one of the major river of Thailand, and it is one of the major transportation zone where you can find cruises and ferries. You can also view the skyline of Bangkok while traveling in the river cruise, and also you can enjoy the sightseeing. So if you are planning to just chill at the cafe, then you should definitely visit here. So the next place is Floating Market Bangkok. So almost every person who is visiting Bangkok should definitely come here because you can find some tropical fruits, vegetables, ready to drink coconut juice and some local food. This market opens early in the morning at around 5 am and then it can remain open till noon as well. So if you want to sit and relax without bargaining over prices, then you should definitely opt for a guided boat tour to Bang Ko Wang, Bang Nam Phuong, Dam Non Sudok, Klong Lat Myom and various other beautiful and impressive floating markets. Now let's move on to our next place, which is the Grand Palace and Wat Phra Kaew. Now this place has beautiful architecture, intricate details and glorifying heritage. The walls depicts the Thai War Ministry and the State Department. Now this temple has the Emerald Buddha image, which is carefully carved from single block of jade. So this becomes the most famous place to visit in Bangkok. So our next place is Khaosan Road. So this place is very near to Chao Phraya river and it is considered to be heaven for the backpackers. Why? Because it has cheap accommodation facilities. It has excellent shopping sites where you can enjoy exotic restaurants and elegant pubs. This is known as perfect synonym for an amazing nightlife. So this place is among the most liveliest and the noisiest place of Bangkok. So you can find some shopper alcoholics buying apparels and some food lovers where you can enjoy Thai delicacies. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Wat Arun, Bangkok. This place has the Temple of Dawn or Wat Arun, 260 feet above the Chao Phraya river, where you can view the rising and the setting sun. How amazing it is! It looks beautiful to see the setting sun and the rising of the sun. Now it is very possible to climb the temple for the views across the river and then you can go to the Grand Palace and beyond. Now one thing that you have to know before visiting the place is that you should be appropriately dressed and you should also remove your footwear while entering inside. Now the next place is Chatuchak market. Now this place is very popular among the wholesalers as well as traders, because it has reached a landmark status as one of the must-visit place for the tourist, because it has a diverse collection of merchandise and it is a very good place for seasoned shoppers. The entire market is divided into branches and some series of numbered alleyways called as Soi 1, Soi 2, Soi 3 and so on. There are some information center along with ATMs and you can also see foreign exchange booths. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Wat Pho. Now Bangkok visiting is incomplete without coming to this place, because it hosts the largest reclining Buddha in the city. It has various tourist sites and the temple compound is also the headquarters for the education of traditional Thai medicine, Thai massage and etc. So this becomes the highly visited Thailand tourist places. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Madame Tussads. So I am very sure that you must have heard this before. If you want to click photos and get to personal with the well-known celebrities of the world from sports, TV, movies, music, history and art, then you should definitely visit this place because it has a look-alike wax statues here, and you will be surprised to see that how precise the detailings are. You can take selfies and photos with the celebrities. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Siam Serpentarum. So as the name suggests, this contains snake museum with interactive snake edutainment, where you can have a knowledge to enjoy a truly memorable and bizarre experience. You can discover that how snakes are born, how they survive, how they reproduce, and hunt through many captivating and fun digital interactive tools. You can see a large species of snakes with their distinct activities. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Calypso Cabrate Show. So it is one of the mind-blowing places to visit in Bangkok, where you can experience the theatre performance during your trip to Thailand. You can enjoy the dance performance by 70 professional ladyboy dancers. Here, along with dance, you can enjoy the Thai dinner buffet activity also. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Jim Thompson House and Suon Pakkad Palace Museum. Palace is a former royal residence where there are 8 traditional teakwood houses with a collection of Banshang. It has a museum to show the personal connection of fine arts and antiques. So if you want to discover the artifacts and unique heritage and art pieces, poetries, tools and glass ornaments, then you should definitely visit here. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Siam Niramit Show. So if you want to mesmerize yourself, then you should definitely come here because you can see the world-class performance of Thai arts and cultural heritage. There are mind-blowing set designs which include the special effects and modern technology of the world to create a highly realistic and enjoyable experience. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Ayutthaya city. So if you are a person who likes history, then you should definitely visit this place because it will show you the ancient culture of the Thai kingdom. It's a UNESCO World Heritage City buzzing with Buddhist monasteries and temples, which contains ancient statues of Buddha and Wat Lokya Sudha, which is the well-known sightseeing places in Bangkok, where you can find rich history while at this archaeological gem with a fair share of battle and glory. Now let's move on to our next place, which is relaxing spa. So Bangkok is claimed to be the massage capital of the world. That means you can get the best massage centers in the world here. So once you are in Bangkok, you can definitely not miss this. So you should definitely experience a traditional street fried Thai massage, or you can also go for an indulgent spa with quality, style and service. Here, majority of the spas are focusing on the medical treatments, which are still plenty, and they offer the pampering experience to the. Now let's move on to our next place, which is Kidzania, Bangkok. So if you are on a family trip and you have kids with you, then you can definitely visit this place because you will allow your kids to learn in an innovative manner. Here your kids can participate in real life interactive activities with an educational twist. So this is definitely the attraction in Bangkok when you have your children with you. Now the next place is ice skating. If you want to beat the heat, then this is definitely the thing you can do in Bangkok. This can be the ideal way to spend the time with your family. Ice skating provides a non-stop thrill for kids as well as parents. Now the next place is Lion Village in Bangkok. It is the world's first lion village that brings to life digital adventures of the cute stickers characters of Asian mobile messenger Marvel Line. This is one of the most popular tourist places in Bangkok. Here you can see your favorite characters such as Brown and his friends in virtual reality experience. And there are some interactive play park also. Now the next place is Crocodile Farm and Elephant Show. This is a must visit place in Bangkok. It consists of around 1,000 crocodiles and you can witness an incredible and thrilling performance of crocodile and man wrestling. Another interesting thing about this place is Elephant Show, where there are amazing sounds and narration effects. It contains football jumbo cup, dancing and reenacting ayutthaya, which is an Asian battle scene on the elephant back. And well, let's sum up this video because the list is too long. But I am sure that if you want to have the best trip in your life, then you can definitely visit Bangkok, and it's a must visit place. So what are you waiting for? If you are looking for a trip, then you should definitely pack your bags and go to Bangkok. So I'll be back with another video like this only. If you want to see more videos like this, then you can definitely subscribe to our channel. Thank you.